Gemini, have you ever felt like you've sent hundreds of prayers to the sky, yet no one seems to answer? The wishes you whisper in the quiet of the night, the thoughts that keep running through your mind in the middle of a noisy day, all seem to disappear into the void. You smile as if everything is fine, but deep inside, you're waiting for something. A sign, a coincidence, a gentle whisper from the universe, just to know that you haven't been forgotten. The truth is, the universe has never been silent. It's been listening to you in ways you may not always recognize. Every time you close your eyes to pray, every tear you hide, every small piece of faith you hold on to, even when everything seems to fall apart, all of it has been recorded. And today, the universe wants you to know your silent prayer has been heard, and a miracle is closer than you think. You might not believe it right away, because Gemini often uses logic as a shield. But try letting your heart speak, because sometimes the moment you stop trying to understand, the universe begins to respond. If you feel this message resonates with you, gently leave a comment. I believe the universe has heard my silent prayer. Like and subscribe so the universe knows you're ready to receive the blessings coming your way. Now, take a deep breath, prepare your favorite cup of tea or coffee, and sit with me, because the journey you're about to hear may just be the answer the universe has written especially for you, dear Gemini. Part 1. The silent prayer the universe has heard. Gemini, have you ever felt like you've had to stay strong for too long? Always smiling, always being fine, always being the one with the answers, yet inside, full of contradictions and unanswered questions. People see you as quick, witty, energetic, but no one realizes that sometimes you're just playing the role of yourself, while your heart longs for something more real. A simple affirmation that all my efforts were not in vain. A small sign from the universe, just to know that you're not alone on this journey. There are nights when, after all the conversations end, you lie still staring at the ceiling, feeling empty inside. You don't tell anyone because you're afraid they won't understand. Yet in the midst of all those chaotic thoughts, sometimes you still quietly ask, is anyone hearing me? Is there someone listening to the things I never dared to say out loud? The answer is yes, Gemini. The universe is always listening even when you are silent. Every breath, every broken thought, every time you force a smile when all you want is to give up. All of it is recorded in the sacred energy of the universe. What you think is silence is actually a symphony being written, waiting for the right moment to be played. You see, the universe has its own way of answering us. Not through words, not through promises, but through what seem like coincidences. A meeting, an unexpected message, a dream that makes you wake up feeling, I finally understand something. That's not random. That's the universe responding. Maybe you felt hopeless when things didn't go as planned. But Gemini, sometimes the universe isn't saying no, it's saying not yet. It waits for you to be ready for your heart, to be still enough to recognize the voice of your soul, not the noise of the world. And when that happens, you'll realize that what you've prayed for has always been around you, you just weren't peaceful enough to see it. Gemini is the sign of intellect and duality. You understand the world with your mind, but feel it with your heart. That's why you often get stuck between two poles, wanting to believe, but fearing disappointment, wanting to let go, but not daring to. The universe understands that. It doesn't blame you for doubting, it patiently waits for you to believe again. Because only when you believe does energy begin to move. Remember, every prayer you've ever made, no matter how small, has been heard. Whether you asked for love, opportunity, healing, or simply a peaceful day, the universe has taken note. It is never silent. It's just preparing everything in the most perfect way for you. And sometimes, the delay is the greatest gift of all. Think about it. If what you wished for came too early, while you were still confused or unaware of your worth, would you have been able to keep it? Maybe not. That's why the universe makes you wait until you're strong enough to cherish, bright enough to recognize, and loving enough toward yourself not to lose what's meant for you. And now, Gemini, that energy is beginning to shift. You'll soon feel subtle changes in the air. A hunch, a calm peace you can't explain, or a series of repeating signs that make you smile. That's when the universe whispers, "It's time, my child." You don't need to do anything grand. Just open your heart and trust that everything happens for a reason. The waiting, the loneliness, even the old wounds, all are pieces that lead you to this very moment. Because miracles don't come to those who demand, but to those who have learned to listen. Gemini, the miracle is closer than you think. Not in thunder or something extraordinary, but in the gentle calm you're about to feel. Believe, because the universe always keeps its promises. If you feel this message speaks to you, comment, "I believe the universe is preparing something beautiful for me." Like and subscribe so you don't miss the messages the universe is sending just for you, dear Gemini. Now, relax. Close your eyes and feel that energy surrounding you, because what you once prayed for in silence is about to become reality. Part 2. What you pray for is not material things, but peace. Gemini, you are someone who makes life feel lighter for others. You know how to make people laugh, how to say the right thing at the right moment, how to turn situations around with your intelligence and rare adaptability. But because of that, few realize that you also have long moments of silence when you no longer want to laugh, no longer want to speak, and just want to disappear for a while to hear yourself breathe. You're great at making others feel okay, yet clumsy when it comes to comforting yourself. Perhaps in those moments of solitude, you felt like two souls exist within one heart. One half wants to love, to trust, to dive in. The other half grows cold, wants to close off, to retreat so it won't be hurt again. That's the inner battle only a true Gemini understands. Because you don't just live in this world with your mind, you live it through the subtle emotions that even you sometimes can't explain. You may have prayed to the universe for opportunities, money, stability, or the right relationships. But deep down, what you truly desire isn't on any material list. What you're searching for is peace, that feeling of being yourself without effort, of being understood without explanation, of being loved without having to hide the fragile pieces of your soul. How many times have you smiled in a crowd while wanting to cry inside? How many times have you stayed silent when someone hurt you because you didn't want to argue anymore, you just wanted peace? For Gemini, peace isn't the absence of chaos, but the ability to stay calm within it. You often try to look fine because you don't want others to worry. You hide your emotions behind humor, not wanting anyone to see your exhaustion. But the universe sees it all, Gemini. It sees the tears no one else saw, the sleepless nights when your mind kept replaying everything, the moments when you wanted to give up but were too afraid to lose it all. And here's the miracle: the universe not only sees you, it understands you. It knows that you don't need anyone to bring you happiness. You just need a space to breathe, to exist as yourself without judgment. And so, it's quietly arranging for you to meet the right people, in the right place, at the right time, where your heart will finally feel at home. It might not come from a new relationship or a big opportunity. Sometimes, that place of belonging is simply the moment you realize you no longer need to prove anything. You are enough. You deserve to rest, to be loved, to live authentically. The universe is sending you small signs. A sudden wave of calm. An old friend reaching out at the perfect moment. A random song whose lyrics echo your thoughts. Don't see them as coincidences, they're the universe's way of gently telling you, you've done well. Now it's time to rest. You deserve a life where you no longer have to perform, no longer have to be strong, just to be loved. The peace you've been praying for isn't far away, it's already blooming inside your heart, the moment you begin to choose yourself instead of trying to please others. Try to pause, take a deep breath, and feel your heartbeat. That rhythm belongs to a soul that still believes in goodness, despite all it's been through. Don't underestimate the strength of your heart, Gemini. It has endured much, and because of that, it knows how to love deeper than anyone else. If you've ever smiled while breaking inside, leave a comment so the universe knows you're still standing strong. Like and subscribe to walk this healing journey together, because perhaps, in this very moment as you listen to these words, the universe has already begun sending you something more peaceful, more real, and more worthy than ever before. Part 3. The way the universe answers is not what you think. Gemini, you were born under a zodiac sign ruled by intellect and words. You always want to understand everything to its core, to know why, when, and how things happen the way they do. Your mind never stops working, always searching for logic, even in what seems unexplainable. And because of that, sometimes you forget that not everything in life is meant to be understood. Some things are meant to be felt. Have you ever felt disappointed when things didn't go as planned? When a seemingly perfect opportunity suddenly disappeared, or when someone you trusted chose to walk away? In those moments, you might think the universe is working against you, that your prayers are going unanswered. But Gemini, the universe has never failed you. It's simply responding in a different language, one your logical mind hasn't yet learned to interpret. What you desire might not arrive in the form you expect, because the universe doesn't follow the script. You write it follows what your soul truly needs in order to grow. Sometimes you ask for stability, but the universe sends you change. Sometimes you ask for love, but the universe lets someone leave. Sometimes you ask for opportunity, but receive rejection instead. Yet behind all these seeming contradictions lies a sacred order, quietly rearranging your life to match the frequency of your soul. Look back, and you'll see every loss made you stronger. Every rejection brought you closer to self-awareness. Every heartbreak taught you to love more truthfully. Isn't that an answer, Gemini? An answer not through ease, but through transformation. The universe isn't a wish-granting machine, it's a devoted teacher, always sending the lessons your soul needs to evolve. When you say, I want peace, the universe doesn't hand you a calm road. It gives you a chance to learn peace within chaos. When you say, I want love, the universe doesn't send you the perfect person right away. It makes you face yourself, so you'll understand that true love begins when you learn to love you. Gemini, you cannot control the rhythm of the universe, but you can choose to trust that every beat carries meaning. Let go of control. Let go of the fear that things are going wrong. Nothing is wrong. Everything is simply being rearranged for your higher good, even if you can't yet see the full picture. When a door closes, trust that it's not an ending, it's protection. When someone leaves, don't see it as loss. See it as space for someone more aligned to enter. When your plans fall apart, Remember, the universe is rewriting a story you'll one day thank it for. You don't need to understand everything. You just need to believe. Believe that every shift has purpose. Believe that every step backward is actually pulling you closer to your true path. Gemini, you've spent so much time trying to understand, to analyze, to control. But now, try something different. Believe. Believe in the rhythm of the universe. Believe in the unseen forces working quietly for your good. Believe that everything is happening for you, not against you. One day, you'll look back and realize every dead end you feared was actually a divine detour guiding you home. And you'll smile, knowing the universe was never wrong. If you've ever found yourself trying too hard to understand instead of trusting, comment, "I choose to believe." That's how you send a signal to the universe that you're ready for the next chapter 1, where faith leads the way instead of fear. And don't forget to subscribe, so you can continue receiving the messages that help you understand your own journey, dear Gemini. Part 4. 3 Gemini groups. 3 ways the universe will answer your prayers. Gemini, have you ever noticed that even though you share the same zodiac sign, each person vibrates on a different frequency? Some Geminis carry the energy of light, radiant, curious, eager to explore. But others embody the energy of shadow, deep, sensitive, easily wounded yet incredibly strong. That's why, when the universe answers your prayers, the form of the miracle is never the same. Here are the 3 energetic groups of Gemini, and the 3 ways the universe is preparing to deliver your answer. Group 1. May 21, May 31. Blessings arrive through a new person or an unexpected relationship. You belong to the Gemini group that carries the energy of beginnings. You are a soul eager to experience life, always searching for something new. Yet sometimes, without realizing it, you close your heart after being let down too many times. You talk a lot, laugh a lot, but who notices that you're using words to cover your wounds? And just when you least expect it, the universe will send someone who makes you stop. They may not fit your ideal type, but there's something about them calm yet reflective. They make you see parts of yourself you once tried to forget. They could come as a friend, a co-worker, or even a stranger whose single glance stirs your soul. This is the universe's plan, not to make you fall into blind love, but to teach you self-love through another person. This person will mirror your inner cracks and help you heal, showing you that true love doesn't begin when someone chooses you, it begins when you choose yourself. Open your heart, Gemini. Don't fear pain this time, because this isn't a repeated cycle, it's the start of a new chapter. Group 2. June 1, June 10. The answer comes through career or a new direction. You belong to the action-oriented, creative Gemini group. Your mind is a storm of ideas, constantly moving, always reaching forward. Yet sometimes, your overthinking traps you in perfectionism so tight that you never actually start. The universe has seen that stagnation. And now, it's sending you a push, an opportunity, an idea, or a situation that seems bad timing, but is actually the exact doorway you need to walk through. It might be a new job, a sudden project, or an unexpected change that scares you at first. But Gemini, don't avoid it. The universe is teaching you faith. Faith in your own abilities. Faith in your intuition. You might feel lost in the coming weeks, but that's only the energy resetting. Let your intuition lead, don't cling to the plan. A small idea today could become the turning point of your entire life. And when you dare to take action, the universe will respond immediately. It will send you the right people, synchronistic signs, and tailor-made opportunities. All it's waiting for is one declaration from you. I am ready. Fly. Group 3. June 11, June 20. The gift comes from inner enlightenment. You are the most introspective of all Geminis, carrying the intellect of air and the soul of water. You don't need anyone to rescue you, because you've learned to heal yourself in silence. But because of that, sometimes you become too independent, too controlled, forgetting that you're still human, still needing connection, touch, and understanding. The universe is sending you a special gift. Not a material one, but an awakening. One morning you'll wake up feeling unexplainably light. One moment you'll hear a song and cry without knowing why. One simple conversation will make you realize something profound. That's the universe, opening your inner gates, helping you see why every past wound had a purpose. You'll understand that no pain was ever meaningless. Every experience was part of your return to your purest essence, the version of you that once got buried beneath life's chaos. When you reach that stillness, you'll feel the universe flowing through every breath, every moment, every glance. And that is the true miracle. No matter which group you belong to, Gemini, what's coming carries one shared message. You have never been forgotten. Every prayer, every wish, every tear you've sent into the void has been recorded by the universe. And now it's responding in the exact language of your soul. Open your heart to receive. Because sometimes miracles don't come from waiting, they come from being willing to see them. Comment your birth date so the universe can align you with the energy that fits your frequency, and know that a miracle is already on its way to you. Don't forget to subscribe to catch the next videos where I'll reveal deeper insights into the transformation journey you're going through, dear Gemini. Part 5. The wait is not a punishment. It's preparation for a miracle. Gemini, have you ever felt like life has been testing you for too long? Everything you hoped for seems to arrive slower than you imagined. Your prayers seem unanswered, and the opportunities that once felt so close suddenly slip away. You wonder, why do others get what they want so easily, while I have to wait endlessly? But what you don't know is the universe has never made you wait as a punishment. It's only preparing you to become strong enough to hold what you once prayed for. If what you desire came before you were ready, before you were mature enough to understand its value sooner or later, you would lose it. That's why the universe doesn't reject you. It simply says, wait a little longer, my child. I'm aligning this so it can stay with you for a long time. And while you think you've been forgotten, the truth is, you've been prepared. Every day you learn a little more patience. Every disappointment teaches you a little more strength. Every heartbreak reshapes you into a wiser version of yourself. None of this is random. It's the sacred journey that makes you ready for the miracle. You see, Gemini is the sign of two worlds, logic and emotion. One half of you always wants to control, to know when, where, with whom. But the other half, the deeper part of your soul, understands that the most beautiful things arrive in silence, when you stop chasing them. And the moment you let go, when you stop forcing yourself to understand everything, that's when the universe begins to work its greatest magic. If you look closely, the signs are already appearing around you. It might be the numbers 11, 11, or 22 to 22 showing up suddenly, not a coincidence. They're reminders that everything is aligning perfectly. Or perhaps you hear a song that feels like it was written just for you. Maybe you suddenly feel calm for no reason. That's your soul, sensing that something beautiful is on its way. Those coincidences aren't random, Gemini. They're signals that your blessings are approaching. And do you know what's most beautiful? When the miracle arrives, it won't be loud. There won't be fireworks or blinding lights. It will come quietly, like a gentle breeze, but it will change everything. You'll realize you're living inside the very prayer you once whispered. And all you can do is smile and say softly, "So this is it." Gemini, the universe has never forgotten you. Every moment of waiting, every tear, every silence you've endured, all had a purpose. Without those moments, you wouldn't have become the deep and strong person you are today. You've walked through storms to appreciate the sunlight. You've risen from pain to understand the value of faith. And that's what makes you different. Now, you are no longer someone waiting for a miracle. You are the miracle. You have become the frequency of everything you once wished for. And when you reach that vibration, when you truly know your worth, the universe has no choice but to respond. So don't doubt your journey. Don't think you've waited too long. Time doesn't diminish the value of what you desire. It simply strengthens you so you can receive it fully. Waiting is not punishment. It's the most sacred phase where the universe polishes your soul into a diamond. And when the moment comes, you'll understand that it was never just a reward, but a confirmation that your faith was never wasted. Every time you chose not to give up, every time you chose belief over fear, it was all recorded. And now, it's time for you to receive the light you once planted in the dark. If you can feel this energy approaching, comment, "I am ready to receive my miracle." Like, subscribe, and stay with me on this journey of awakening. Because the universe still has many wonders waiting for you, dear Gemini. Gemini, after hearing this message, perhaps you now understand. Every moment of waiting carries meaning. No step was wasted. No tear was meaningless. Every emotion you've ever felt, every storm you feared, they were all perfect pieces, shaping you into the stronger, wiser version of yourself that you are today. The greatest thing you can carry with you after this video isn't a vague belief in miracles, but the awareness that the miracle has always lived within you, in the way you still choose to love, despite being hurt, in the way you still choose to believe, even after disappointment. That is the energy that makes the universe respond. So let today's words become seeds of awakening. When life challenges you, remember it's not punishment, but an invitation to look deeper within. When a door closes, don't panic, perhaps it's the universe clearing space for something better. When you no longer see any signs, trust that the energy is still moving silently, and what you prayed for is closer than ever. The practical lesson here is this: choose peace over control, choose trust over worry, and choose to be your own light, instead of waiting for someone else to shine it for you. Each day, take a moment to listen to your soul, breathe deeply, relax, and feel that the universe is guiding you. When you trust, everything begins to align perfectly. And if this video has touched you, leave a comment to connect your energy with the universe. I am ready to receive my miracle. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the messages to come, because your journey is still unfolding, and every video on this channel is a step guiding you closer to yourself. Gemini, the universe is always listening, always watching, and always preparing what's most worthy of you. Trust in that sacred rhythm, because the miracle that's coming won't just change your circumstances. It will change the way you see the entire world. You've waited long enough. Now it's time to receive. See you in the next video, where the universe will once again have a message meant just for you.